Hello and welcome to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Suzanne.
And I'm Sarah.
And today we are going to talk to you about the updated market statistics for September 2023 in Bend, Oregon. Hello everyone, welcome to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Suzanne Moore.
And I'm Sarah Willis. We are Central Oregon's investment and real estate experts.
As I said, I'm Suzanne Moore. I'm a realtor here in beautiful sunny Bend, Oregon with Realty One Group Discovery and the founder of the Central Oregon Investor Network, which brings together investors not only from Central Oregon, but from all over the country to share resources, learn from one another, and create more passive income in our lives through real estate investments.
And I'm Sarah Willis. Suzanne Moore and I are a team here at Realty One Group Discovery, and we make these videos every week for you to stay in touch with us, what's going on in our market, and learn all about the Bend area and Central Oregon. You'll see here our contact information up on the screen and also a QR code. This is the best way to stay in touch with us. Make sure to screenshot this. If you're interested in purchasing a home in Bend, you will want to subscribe to our email list. We send out weekly emails with Bend's best deals. We send out monthly emails on the state of our market. So please use that. And before this video is over, please like and subscribe.
Quick highlight of the market for September 2023. The median home price was $750,000 in Bend, and that was up $8,000 in 1 month, so versus August. And that's up, that represents 7.25% increase in just 1 month. And it's $25,000 higher than it was 1 year ago. So we know that September prices are generally higher than they are in August, and that trend continues for the 4th year in a row.
We always talk about our change versus peak. We've had a couple peaks here in this past year. July was our new peak at $800,000 here as the median home sales price in Bend, which is a little bananas. But people were getting busy before they went back to school, and those numbers went to show it. So we compare our peak. So here we're talking about September, and we were $50,000 lower than our peak just 2 months ago. So the market's figuring itself out. Aside from that, we've been pretty flat since May, and just hovering. So that's our peak.
Price per square foot is higher than it was just a month ago, and it's $20 higher than it was last year, $57 higher per square foot than 2021, and a whopping 43% higher versus 2020. And what that just tells you, it gives you a measure of how much the market or prices have risen in that time. So 43% since 2020.
Number of sales, par for course this time of year, they're down 13% versus the month before. And we just had 135 sales in all of the Bend area in August, which is super low. So it's reflective of interest rates right now. It's reflective of inventory. And really just, again, the market sort of correcting itself and figuring out what's going on because money costs so much to borrow right now.
And I think it's also due to the golden handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Sellers, many of us included, have those low interest rates that we're just not letting go of.
Mm-hmm. Attached to our low interest rates, and it's hard to let that go. We're still 26% fewer sales in September than we were the month before. And inventory is tight, and this is just reflective of that.
So days on market is holding steady. We're just up 1 day versus last month at 17 days on the market. So essentially it's taking about 2 weeks for sellers to get their home pending and accept an offer from a buyer. So that means that, like last month, buyers are getting more time to decide when they are out shopping. That said, there are still those occasional properties that pop up that, pop right off the market really fast with multiple offers. But for the most part, the average home is taking a couple weeks to sell.
Cash sales, one of our favorite things to look at and talk about because it's really indicative of what's going on in the investor market and how much money costs to borrow in a lot of ways. So we are up to 30% last month in all of our Bend area sales being purchased in cold hard cash, right? So this can look a lot of different ways. People can get creative in the ways that they extract cash. But when it comes to the way things have been recorded in the Bend area, 37% of all of our home sales were done that way. And that's up 20%. So 20% more homes in the area are being purchased in cash this year than last year. So buyers are getting more creative with their money as it's costing more money to borrow.
So let's just wrap this up quickly with a review of the headlines. September is generally higher priced than August. So if you want to come to Bend and enjoy great weather and get a deal, you should be buying in August. It is the 4th year in a row that September has been more expensive than August. This year it was only $8,000, but still, that's significant. And buyers are using cash and cash-like instruments to avoid high interest rates. And if you want to know what we mean by cash-like instruments, contact us.
What's next? So we just know that September is more expensive than August, as Suzanne discussed. This is just a way for you to process and look forward if the Bend area is somewhere that you're looking at investing in or buying a home in. We tell all of our clients, I don't care whether it's a second home, an investment property, primary residence, especially real estate, you need to look at it as such, regardless of how much emotion you're putting into it, whether this is a roof over your head long-term or just a place that you're spending a shorter amount of time in every year or looking to make money off of. So next, cash sales are increasing. This is a trend we've been seeing as interest rates have been going up. So have cash sales. Also, people, I guess, who have had homes and equity in them have been cashing out and using that cash to reinvest while the getting is good and things are on sale. And that's what happens this time of year. Historically, winter prices are lower. And
Black Friday, y'all.
Yeah, this is the time to buy, regardless of whether you have cash or not. You will have less to choose from naturally. However, there's just more room to negotiate here. If you're a renter and you're feeling, stuck, just feeling good about your monthly payment, talk to us, because there are ways in this market right now to be putting in credits that will buy down your rate either temporarily or permanently, that will bring your monthly payment close to what your rent is. So there's no reason to feel stuck as a renter either. Finally, the new price per square foot. Really, we've been watching this. There's been a really high inventory in homes priced 1.5, 1.7 and higher. And our price per square foot has kind of been remaining about the same, regardless of our median home sales price going up. But this past month, we went up almost 7% in median home sales, median price per square foot. So what this says to us is that some of those higher price homes that have been having lots of price reductions are starting to sell more. So historically, what this has meant for us is that smaller homes have been selling for more money, but probably more of those smaller homes and lower price homes have been selling. And now we're starting to see some of those more expensive homes get sold.
Thank you all for joining us for the September 2023 Bend Market Stats video. We will be back again with you next month to tell you what happened in October. I'm Suzanne Moore.
And I'm Sarah Willis. We appreciate you watching, and contact us when you need anything real estate related in the Bend area or beyond.
Thanks, everyone.